right, shalom, shalom. First off, give all praise, honor, and glory unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Divine to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, all the men and women who follow. So, wanted to do this lesson about, the Lord being particular and how his ways are higher than our ways. Matter of fact, before you even get that, lean not to our own understanding, BAHASHAM.
What was that, 7? I know we just went over that the brother posted in the chat. I think it is 7. Maybe 6. I got you, 3. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. It says, trust in YAHAWAH with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding.
Yeah, man, trust in the Lord. He said, with all your heart is talking about your mind. All right. And don't go off your own will. That's why we say, RAWCHAA, the Lord's will. Let the Lord's will be done. All right. We can't be self-willed and go off of how we feel or do what we want to do. Because at the end of the day, it's not about us. It's all about the Most High's will, the Most High's job being done. Okay. So
I'm going to get this with it.
Okay.
In all thy ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path.
Yeah, man, he's going to put you in a position to win. All right, he's going to tell you, hey, you need to go left right there. Hey, keep straight. All right, slightly to the right. He's going to, because he's very particular. Yeah. And when you go into, in which we're going to go into, a couple of different ways on how he's particular. But when you go into it, he don't give you approximates. Do X amount of cubits. All right, I need, 12 gemstones, and he's going to name the 12 gemstones and tell you what kind of thread to use, what color it's supposed to be, and he's very particular on how he wants it done. You can't just serve the Lord in any old way and think that it's cool. He tells you not to break a bone in the Passover. He tells you where to dump the stuff in the ashes and then burn it on the ashes. Do it this way, and if you don't do it this way, then there's a price to pay for it. Okay, so Lord's will, this is edifying. Can we get the Isaiah first?
This is Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. It says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said YAHAWAH. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts."
Yeah, man. He made everything. He made existence. He made us. So we can't, compartmentalize or think that we are, something that's above him. He has a way of doing things. He's made everything the way it is for his purpose. And we don't even got to know that purpose. We just need to follow the will. Who are we to question? It's like when you go to Job, Job was going through it, and he's going back and forth with his partners or whatnot, and they're like, well, if you getting punished by the Lord, it's because you're a wicked nigga, basically. And Job's like, no, I'm not wicked. I didn't do nothing. I didn't deserve this. And then he questions like, well, I wish I had my day in front of the Lord, and for him to tell me my judgment. And then I believe it's chapter 37 to 38. The Most High said, well, come, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do this? Did you do that? Come and make answer for this, oh foolish man. Because who are we to question the Most High? So just wanted to go into a couple of those particulars. Can you get that word particular?
The word particular etymology, or you want?
Yeah.
It says, pertaining to or affecting a single thing or person.
Yeah. So pertaining to, or you said a single thing or a person. So it's talking about one thing. So when the Most High, when we say he's particular, he wants it done one way, which is his way. He's going to tell you exactly how he wants that one thing done.
It says, just getting down to, the bottom of it, it says to grant a lot, it says meaning peculiar, singular, standing out from what is usual or ordinary, is by late 15th century.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to be done the way everybody else wants it to be done. He wants it done the way he wants it done.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And one of the words I was thinking of as you were speaking on it was precise, which is one of the words in here, exacting, attentive to detail, and this other word which I have never seen in my life, fastidious, fastidious. Man, it's what it is, But pretty much that word means very attentive to and concerned about accuracy and detail. All right. So as the brother was speaking on, this many cubits, this high, this wide, this width, this many animals, of this, of that, a boom, this type. This ain't gonna jump the gun. I gotta just see what this word.
Fastidious.
I was right the 4th, 5th, 7th, 8th time.
We got it.
Let's get it.
So Genesis, you want Genesis? Oh, no,
you got it.
Genesis chapter 6 and verse 14. It says, "Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Rooms shalt thou make in the ark, and shall pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. A window shalt thou make to the ark, and in a cubit shalt thou finish it above."
Kind. So he's telling you how many cubits he wants it, but what I want to really zoom in on is that he said to make it with gopher wood. Now, why not make it with oak? Or why not make it with, pine or any other kind of wood? He said to make it with gopher wood. Mm-hmm. So, can you should I read that?
So you go into gopher, gapar, right? Gapar says cypress, gopher wood of which the ark was made, meaning an exact type unknown.
Yeah, so it says cypress. It's talking about cypress wood. So, that, and then that.
Right, so in the Google, cypress wood says, "Is cypress a good wood?" Cypress can be resinous, but that does not affect its workability or gluing. Cypress wood is very durable, stable, and water and rot resistant.
Right. So it's durable. When the Lord flooded the earth, something that never happened before, the rain coming down, that water puts a lot of force, waves crashing, it had to be a durable wood, a strong wood. Not only that, it says it's water and rot resistant. So as it's in the water, okay, the wood's not going to absorb all of the water and sink the ark.
Right.
I just looked it up. I put it, how long does it take for water to rot wood? They said between 7 and 10 days in general. So woods that's not meant for within 7 and 10 days, the wood is already about to start rotting. And it flooded for 40 days and 40 nights. Yeah. And then they had to wait for the water to come down at itself. I forget the time span that it was. So it was enough time to rot the wood, but that's why he told them to use that particular wood. That word again.
He was very particular about that.
It says making it suitable for building and heavy construction.
Yes, sir.
I want to get more of it.
Read that down there.
All right. Oh, shit. Right. So it says, what is special about cypress wood? The wood is lightweight, durable, and has no sap. It is a popular choice for outdoor furniture projects because of its durability and natural rot-resistant properties due to the natural oils in the wood.
Yeah, the natural oils within the wood that the Most High put in the wood causes it to be, resistant to the water. It mentioned earlier up top about the resin. The resin, its resinous properties is what is special about it. That's what's causing the Most High is very particular. He put it in that wood to do that. So that's why he said it's good for your outdoor furniture. You got a deck. You putting your roof on your house. You would want to use that wood because when the rain comes, you know that your product is going to last. It's going to stand the test of time.
That's pretty much it.
All right, you can go to the Exodus.
Which one?
25.
25 and 10, right?
Kind of.
This is Exodus chapter 25, verse 10. It says, "And they shall make an ark of shittim wood, 2 cubits and a half shall be the length thereof, and a cubit and a half the breadth thereof, and a cubit and a half the height thereof."
Great. So again, he's going into cubit and a half of this, a cubit and a half of that, so on and so forth. But he said to use the shittim wood. So let's get the shittim.
Go to the Hebrew word shatah, meaning is it a acacia tree?
Yep, Acacia.
Acacia tree or acacia wood.
Yeah. So acacia. Well, let's get this right here, Bob. I want you to start the string.
All right. So this is homedit.com. Going to acacia wood. It says strength. Acacia is a strong and durable wood variety. It is stronger than hickory and oak. It also has natural tannins that make it resistant to moisture. This is one of the main reasons people create acacia wood outdoor furniture as well as indoor furniture.
So why is that important? Because when you're making this is for the Ark of the Covenant. It's going to move from place to place, Mm-hmm. It's going to be it might rain. It's going to need to stand the test of time. It's going to have to be harder than oak. It's going to have to be harder. It's going to have to be harder than hickory. The Most High is very particular. And he said to get that wood for a reason. Okay? We don't need to know the reason. Yeah, there's a reason behind it. Just like, he said don't eat pork. Why? Because it's the vacuum of the world. Exactly. Don't eat shrimp. Because it's the cleaner of the sea. We don't have to know that. We just have to listen to it. And if we could just, get out of our own heads, speaking to me first, and just, receive a message that someone is trying to give you, and you ain't gotta, well, why I gotta do this or why I gotta do that? Just get the message and go, man.
It says this wood will last for many years with proper finishing and maintenance. There are many varieties of acacia wood, and not all have the same density. Some varieties are quite dense and hard. One of the most prized varieties of acacia tree is the Hawaiian koa. It has a hardness similar to hickory. Move on to color.
No, that's all I wanted from that.
Okay.
Just basically telling about the strength of it, because of course when you overlay it with gold and you put the commandments in it, it's gonna put some stress on those poles. So they had to be tough. They had to be strong.
Mm-hmm. Is there more you wanted in this Exodus 25, or we good?
You can move on to 31.
All right. Exodus 31 and 1. It says, "And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, See, I have called by name Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of of the tribe of Judah, and I have filled him with the spirit of the Most High, in wisdom and in understanding and in knowledge and in all manner of workmanship, to devise cunning works, to work in gold and in silver and in brass and in cutting of stones to set them, and in carving of timber to work in all manner of workmanship.
Yeah, man. So the Most High Himself said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna choose him right there, Bezalel from the tribe of Judah. All right, and He bestowed to him all that knowledge. Now, whether He had him doing that in Egypt, he could have been an apprentice to someone in Egypt. He could have just gave him the Spirit. We don't know. It don't even matter. But we know that the Most High gave him, the unction to do it. He gave him the know how to do it, and to teach people how to do it. Now that's a whole trade right there. That they're in the wilderness. How am I going to build this tabernacle, or build the cherubims with the eagle or with the wings, and all of this, and because the Lord is very particular. He said He wants it a certain way, and He don't want no shoddy work done. This represents the Lord. So what did He do? He bestowed the Spirit on a man to be able to do that, and that's the same way He put us in a position to be where we are, because this is where we need to be, because there's a job that needs to be done.
Yep, just like when He put the Spirit on Ezra and the 5 men, where they was helping them rewrite the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? The Lord had put a Spirit on them to do that. And that's what people have to understand, that this is a spiritual thing. With the Lord being very particular in how He likes things, that's pretty much been organized. All right, so Him being organized with us as individuals, we ought to be in order. All right, we have the path that we're already going to take, but we don't know that path. So when we get to those moments and we know how particular the Lord is, then we need to understand that, like it said, in all our ways, acknowledge Him and see which will be the best route. Like the brother was speaking about yesterday, glory unto Him. If this choice that I'm making, does this please Him? Does this please the Heavenly Father? You know what I'm saying? Does it benefit Him? Because at the end of the day, it's not about a benefit unto us. That them, doing what the Lord told them to do was a benefit. It saved 8 souls. All right, it created the Ark of the Covenant and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, it's serving YAHAWASHI, doing what He commanded to do, which is why we're in the situation where we're in now, because we did the complete opposite.
And you made a beautiful point. I was talking to the brother earlier, the elder brother earlier, and he brought up Solomon for an example. Solomon, like you mentioned, doing what's well pleasing unto the Lord. Solomon, he wanted to do what was well pleasing to the Lord, and then, because he wasn't about him, it wasn't about himself. It was about whatever the Most High wanted, what was needful to be done.
Yeah, he wasn't being selfish. He understood the power that the Lord had gave this people, to us, the Israelites.
Yep.
All right, so He wanted to be able to lead them the right way. He didn't care about riches and gold and never dying, as the scriptures speak about, but hey, show me how to lead these people. And that's why who He is till this day. He was the chosen one, in a sense. If you can receive it, as the Apostle Barley said.
Is it cool if I bring
Yeah, yeah.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 1 and verse 19. It says, wisdom reigneth down on skill and knowledge of understanding, and exalted them to honor that hold her fast. So I really brought out mainly for the first part, because in order to, like you brought out with how the Most High bestowed the Spirit upon him to be able to know how to do this and that and be skilled in it. Well, that, that's wisdom in the thing that he was given from YAHAWASHI. But this is talking about wisdom in itself, but it still correlates. You know what I'm saying? The Most High gives every man according to his spirit, what he feels is needful. And that was necessary because that was an important task that needed to be done. So he put that, that spirit on particular men, So that's...
because it's not meteor, man. He's not going to just touch the book and, right. And, now I know how to, make golden beaded work, Right. No, right. The wisdom. And what's that come from? It comes from time of leisure, time of learning. He learned it over years, over his time. Like I said, whether he learned it in Egypt or however he came about the skills, he got the skills. Okay. and he's able to be a vessel for the Most High when they needed him, you know, in the wilderness. And hey, so if you are watching this lesson, you know, if you're in this truth, the Most High on some level is dealing with you. Take that as a gift, accept it, and run with it. And like the scripture say, let your light shine. Because that's our job, is to spread this gospel, fish for the elect, and to, you know, be our brother's keeper, you know, do this work and endure it to the end. That's you know, the whole matter of the things right now. That's, yeah, that's what we say. The condition of the battle. Mm-hmm. This is our condition of the battle right now. Right. So, hey, we don't need this last precept. It's pretty much saying what he said before. Anybody else got anything?
That was it.
Okay, so Lord's word was edifying, and we have all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. The honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, and all the men and women who follow. Shalom.
Shalom.
That's my